So this video is in response to the recruiter who gave bad information to the guy who was trying to go National Guard SF. All right. And I got a lot of these comments. All right. First and foremost, she didn't say that there weren't any Green Berets in the Georgia National Guard. She said there weren't any Green Berets in the National Guard. All right. Which obviously she should have known. And if she had, she would have then given the information to the guy that, like, hey, while we don't have them in the Georgia National Guard, you can join from another state, which is a very common thing in the National Guard SF. But because he reached out to me, I was able to give him the information where then he was able to relay to her, which she obviously didn't know because she came back with the information and then echoed exactly what I said, which was, hey, you can actually just join from another state and that's completely fine. But can you imagine if he had not reached out to me? He would have joined, and then months down the road, he'd been realized that he had been not given the proper information. He had been misled, and now he was in a path that he didn't want to be. But because he did reach out to me, we've still kept them on. He still has the opportunity to go down that path. All right. But the biggest problem I have is I'm disappointed in people, because people for so long in the military, because things are not done well, they accept this. They have these low standards, and that's not acceptable. That's not how things change. All right. If you want things in the military to change in other places, you have to stand up and say something. Don't be afraid. Don't be a sheep. Don't have this mob mentality where it is what it is and that's okay. No, say something, be brave, get up out there, because by you defending or saying something's wrong, you can might even want to fix it for yourself, but you'll fix it for other people. All right. And I hear this term all the time, the quiet professional, which I feel like gets misused. You know what a quiet professional doesn't do? They don't sit idly and watch injustices, watch things that are obviously wrong continue to happen. They stand up, they say something, they do something about it. That's what a quiet professional actually does. And I hear all the time, like, oh, you shouldn't use social media in the military. That's one of the reasons why the military is so backwards. It's such an insular society. Anything that happens that should be then reported isn't, because of it. All right, there's only been a few people in the military who've had the balls to stand up and say something. And honestly, I'm not afraid. I don't care. I don't care how many people I piss off. If this helps one person, I've done my job. It's worth it. And if you don't believe me, look at this comment from an actual recruiter. So if we stop worrying about what other people think and actually try to do the right thing, and we speak up, we can actually change something. We can change the toxicity in the military, which, by the way, I'm going to make a complete video just about that alone. So the moral of the story is, if you want things to get better, you have to have a higher standard, you have to expect better, and you have to be better.